There's quite a lot of myth about how it's made, where it comes from, the process used, and the ingredients. All you need is 3 essential ingredients, just as you would need for any regular soup. So usually in Ghana we use coconut oil, potash. This is the potash used for making African black soup, and if you look closely it looks a bit like sand, but it's actually cocoa pod ash and the bark of several trees from the forest. This is when it's burnt down into ashes and it mixes with the earth. This is how it comes out. It's quite potent and it saponifies any oil. In Ghana, usually we would use coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is very expensive. So what most people tend to do is use palm kernel oil mixed with coconut oil. Most soap makers know that when you use coconut oil or palm kernel oil, you get really big bubbles and your soap tends to be very cleansing. So traditionally, these are the oils that are used for making African black soap. And sometimes you would find online some African black soap that claim to contain cocoa butter and shea butter. It is not added at the point of making. It is actually added after the soap has been prepared. I have visited quite a lot of women that make African black soap in Ghana. Nobody adds these oils because shea butter at the moment costs about £3 a kilo in Ghana. When you convert £3 into the local currency, it's quite a lot of money. So, nobody really uses shea butter in making alata samina or African black soup as we all know it. And then the final ingredient is your water. So I'm going to make a very small sample of the soap. This is just a demonstration only. So hence I've not included the actual weights of the ingredients that I'm using. So first you start off by adding your potash to your water. And then you give it a stir. Usually you would soak this overnight. Potash is really made from burning cocoa pods, not made from the cocoa nips, as some people seem to put online. And African black soup does not get its color from adding cocoa powder. It usually gets its color because in Ghana, people usually make soap in an aluminium pot. And so when the caustic reacts with the aluminium pot, that's when it gets that brownish color. Right, so I've had my coconut oil going for a while. So what I'll do is I would add my caustic solution. You could actually make an African black soap type soap with potassium hydroxide also. And I suppose you can manipulate a soap made with caustic soda and get a similar texture. But if you want the original African black soap from Ghana, then this is how it is made. Okay, so what we have here is a cappuccino like thing.
Blah blah.
I did not add any cocoa powder and I did not add any cocoa nips. No, yeah, perfect. That's all I wanted.